For dinner tonight, we're doing spaghetti with ground turkey. We have 7% fat ground turkey. Really good. You can't even tell that it's ground turkey. Some ragu spaghetti sauce, diced tomatoes from Walmart. I chopped my onions. Got these new fancy knives and chops onions like super, super good. And then gotta ground my meat, and in the meat I'll put garlic salt, black pepper, and some sea salt, and I'll show you that step while I'm doing it. Okay, now we are gonna do, we're gonna kind of knead up the meat a little bit. When you use ground turkey, it's kind of stringy, so my husband's gonna knead it up for me while I video, because it's a messy job. And it just kind of makes it, when you cook it, it makes it look a lot more like hamburgers. So if you didn't tell somebody you were cooking with ground turkey, they would absolutely not even know. And you're cutting out about, half the amount of fat. So go ahead and do that, and then we're gonna we're gonna fry it up with our onion, garlic, salt, and everything. Okay, correction. I said half the fat is removed from used ground turkey. Husband has something else to say.
Well, most ground beef is only 75%. It's 25% fat, and then you have 80% beef, 20% fat, and most of the leanest beef you normally find in bulk is 85% meat, 15% fat. Turkey, your average ground turkey, only has 7% fat to begin with.
So it's like little more
It's
than
literally
three.
half of the leanest ground beef you can buy.
Yeah, so it's super, super good for you. So he wanted me to add that in. All right, now we're gonna add the chopped onions to my half-cooked ground turkey. I like to do it this way because the onions get tenderized and it adds a lot of flavor to the meat. All right, all done with that. Mix it up like this. And then I'm going to add a little bit of garlic salt to the meat, like that, and some ground pepper, a little bit of onion powder, not too much, that stuff's really strong, and then some ground sea salt, because sea salt's much better for you than regular salt. It's not bleached or anything, it's just completely natural. Alright, now we just got to cook up the rest of this, and then we'll add the meat to our sauce. Okay, while the meat's still cooking, I went ahead and strained some no salt added diced tomatoes that I showed in the beginning. And I strained the liquid off so it doesn't make your spaghetti sauce all watery. Just go ahead and dump that right into the pan. Put that back in the sink, and then mix this up. And then I have it started to heat the sauce a little bit so that when the turkey is all done, we can just add it right to the sauce and the sauce isn't super cold. Not yet. Alright, go. Ready?
Yes.
Oh, alright, sauce is heated. We're going to take our fully cooked ground turkey, add it to the sauce. And that's another thing we love about ground turkey. You don't have to strain the meat and get all the freaking a pound of grease off of the meat. You just go right from the pan to the sauce. So then you just stir it up like so. We like a good meat sauce. Mix it all in, and the sauce is already, halfway heated. And then I'm gonna just let it cook, and then I'm gonna start boiling my water, and then we'll have dinner. Oh, alright.
Alright.
I totally forgot the key part to my spaghetti sauce and how my mom always did it when I was growing up. It's add a little, like a quarter cup of red wine. And I'm just using something I had in my house. I'm not a red wine drinker. My husband likes it, but I don't. So I'm going to go ahead and take that's like a screw cap. That's cheap wine. And then I just I don't measure it. I just kind of bloop a little bit into my sauce like so. This gives it a lot of flavor. And just kind of stir it in. And then I've got my water boiling on next to me here. And I add a little bit of olive oil to my water so that my noodles don't stick. And the noodles that we're using are whole wheat spaghetti, high fiber, great value, Walmart brand spaghetti noodles. Love whole wheat noodles. They taste way better than the regular, bleached white spaghetti noodles. And these are way better for you. So, yeah. As soon as the water boils, I will add these, and then we will have dinner. All right, water's boiling. I'm going to go ahead and add my whole wheat spaghetti noodles, and I just like to dump the whole box in there. This will be way more than we're going to have for dinner, but I love leftovers, and and then I actually just, you know, can use it the next day, or I can freeze whatever's left of the sauce. So, yeah, I just do the whole box, and grab a spoon here, and then, you know, let it boil down and cook. It'll just kind of fall over like so. And then that takes about 5 or 7 minutes to get tender spaghetti, and then I'll drain it and we'll be all set. Sauce is looking good. I'll do a taste test with my husband and see, you know, if we need to add anything or if it's tasting perfect. Okay, so my husband almost killed me because I forgot to put in fresh ground minced garlic into the sauce. So normally I add this into my ground turkey while it's cooking, and I completely forgot. So we do about, you know, a little less than a quarter cup of the minced garlic and mix that in. Like I said, normally I do that with the ground turkey, so this is kind of an extra step. And I'm going to let that cook a little bit, maybe another 10 minutes, so that the flavor can really get through the sauce before we do our taste test. Alright, now I'm going to do a little taste test for my husband, see if we need to add anything. Go ahead and blow on that, dear. Might be a little hot. Ooh, hot?
Yeah, but it's perfect. It's
good flavor? Alright. He is the judge, so I cook to please him, and if he's happy with the sauce, that means we're good. So, noodles are about 3/4 of the way done. And then we will be ready to eat. I'm starving. I think the noodles are about done, so I'm going to do a little taste testing. You're not going to see me because I look awful, so I'm going to taste the noodles. Tastes perfect. Time to strain them. Okay, now that the noodles are all strained and back in the pan, what I do, and not everybody likes to do this, but I like to add a cup or so, or a couple spoonfuls or so of sauce to my pasta, like that. Try not to drip it all over the stove, and that's exactly what I did. And then mix it up like this. Kind of just keeps this noodles from sticking together. And then, you know, each individual person can add their own amount of sauce to their actual plate. And dinner is done. Now I'm going to plate it up for my husband and I, and we will see how he likes it. Alright, dinner is served. We pretty much always eat in the living room because we're just super casual and want to watch TV while we eat. So, hubby's plate, my plate. There's Lola. Hi, Lola. And we're going to enjoy our dinner.